So if you're not making any sales for your Amazon KDP business, then watch this video and take notes because I'm going to show you exactly why that's happening. What's going on? Welcome back to another video. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean. I built 2 successful Amazon KDP business. I've been doing this for over 80 years. I made well over 7 figures doing this. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who is actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. So this is going to be another book review series where I analyze and critique your books that you submitted to me on Instagram. We've been doing this for quite a while now, and people who actually watch these videos say that it's the most valuable series that I have on this channel. And people who do not watch it don't watch it because, you know, they want clickbait stuff. But if you do watch it, I promise you it's going to be one of the most helpful videos that you'll see. All right, so with that being said, let's get started. So we got the first book. Once again, these are books that you guys submitted to me on Instagram, right? You can DM me your Amazon link and I'll review it in these videos. But this book at a quick glance seems like the one of the few that's actually really good, right? So we usually see a lot of bad books, but this one is really good because we got Off-Grid Kid. It's a niche that I haven't really paid attention to much. So Off-Grid niche is very profitable, and now we're niching down into just for kids, right? So Off-Grid Kid, very clear on what the book is about. Survival Skills for Life, an interactive outdoor survival guide for kids on making fire, building shelters, foraging wild food, and improving mindset. Literally the best, like a really good title because the title is very clear, clean. And then the subtitle is clear in terms of what you're going to learn, what's the benefit, who it's for, those kind of things, which is exactly what you want to do with nonfiction, okay? The description's formatted really well as well with different sizing, bolding, italicizing, you know, underlying the important parts, right? This is exactly what you want. The review is absolutely amazing, 4.8 average, 110 reviews. The book cover, super good as well, right? Title's super clear, the contrast is there. You know, it's like a really fitting image for the niche. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you're doing everything correct, okay? And because of that, you have a 29,000, so 30,000 BSR at, you know, $29 a day. So that's like $1,000 a month. And this is for the paperback. You're making a little more. I'm curious why you do not have the audiobook version, because that's just free money. You know, with nonfiction high content books, you should be making an audiobook for pretty much everything. Although if this is a interactive book, you know, for kids, maybe you have a lot of images, maybe you didn't think it was suitable as an audiobook. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes, like, I got guided journals that are audiobooks. So actually you can create audiobooks for a lot of books. You can actually just email ACX and ask them if you can do this. So I would try and get an audiobook because there's going to be like another extra 100, 200 bucks for you. Like, you know, on average, maybe it'll do really well and do a lot more than that, right? So that's just extra money. The big question I have is why the price point is a little on the lower side. Like, you have 110 reviews at 4.8 average. So unless you've already tried higher price points and it wasn't converting, I would try higher than $2.99 for ebook. I would actually try and go closer to $9.99. So the max that you can go with ebooks. And for the paperback, I would go close to like 18 bucks, closer to $20, and hardcover way more than that, because hardcover has to be more than the paperback. The reason why is because you got amazing reviews. It's already selling, right? And another thing is you probably got a lot of images. It's a super high quality book, right? If that's the case, then your printing costs must be a little higher as well. So you kind of want to price it higher as well. And you know, the thing is, people rather pay more money to buy a premium product rather than the cheapest option that's a little crappier in terms of quality, right? So I have to look at your competition and, you know, kind of assess the accurate price point. But if you think you got a better book, your book cover's better, your title's better, you got better reviews, right? It doesn't have to be more reviews, just better review ratio, right? You got 4.8 average, which is like as close to maxing out as you can. If you think you're winning there, why don't you just try a higher price point? You're gonna be making more money per sale. Conversion's not going to drop that much, right, if you do it right. And now you can afford to spend more money to acquire that sale on ads. And that is how you beat out your competition, because your competition is only making, let's say, $4 per sale, right? But if you increase your price and now you're making $6, $8 per sale, that means you can afford to spend double the amount of money than your competition to break even, right? That's going to give you a huge advantage in terms of bidding higher on ads, you know, being more aggressive with it, and basically just killing your competition. So that's how the big players compete and make money. So that is what I recommend in terms of the next step. If you think increasing your price is not possible because everyone else is around the same price, you don't think you have a competitive advantage, then you should be building book number 2, book number 3, because now you can still make more money from the same customer, by building out a series without raising the price, right? So that's what you can do here. By the way, I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video, but if you guys want to go through my brand new 7-day challenge where I walk you through step by step how to brainstorm, create, and publish your first book in just 7 days, it's completely free now, but I will be charging this in the future. I promise you that I will charge you. I'm not just saying this for scarcity. And a lot of people love this challenge so far. Everybody's saying it's an amazing challenge. So if you guys want to grab it while it's free, then check out the link in the description. And if you want to work with us to scale your Amazon KDP business, I do have a coaching program where we basically show you exactly what to do to make more money. Kind of like this book review series, but way more one-on-ones, way more hands-on, those kind of things, right? Then you can check out the other link in the description to apply and work with us. Anyways, let's go back to the second book that we have, which is titled Just Italy, Travel Puzzle Book for Kids, 6 to 10, Italian themed activities, Sudoku mazes, word search, calling pages, a lot of keyword stuffing happening here. Travel activity book with games and puzzles for kids. Yeah, so basically the title is way all over the place. What you did here is you sacrificed how nice the title sounds just so you can spam as many keywords as possible. And you do not want to do that. Just identify what are your best keywords, like maybe 1 to 3 main keywords that best represent your book. And from there, you want to put that in your title, but also in your subtitle. And besides that, focus on showcasing the value of the book. What is it? What are the features? What are the benefits? Like, what will the reader get by reading your book, right? Instead of just a bunch of keywords like this, because I know what the book is about because of the keywords, but it just doesn't sound nice. And also it's very unprofessional as well. The first letter is not capitalized for each word, those kind of little things as well. The title is just Italy. It doesn't make sense. You should be putting Italy Travel Puzzle Book for Kids 6 to 10. The book cover is very amateurish as well. We have Italy Kids Travel Puzzle Book. I wish I can see more of the puzzle images, right? Like your back cover here actually looks nice. You see, like these kind of things. I wish you showcased that in the, like this section. There's a lot of empty spaces here, don't you think? Like maybe you can squeeze in some, puzzle images here. The good thing is you got some reviews, and also the cool thing is you're still making some sales. Not great, but some. But before you go and run ads, or get more reviews, honestly, you got to fix your book cover. That's the first thing. Once you fix your book cover, then you can go and run some ads and see if you can convert. So there are a lot of great book cover designers on Fiverr. This is one of them. It's for just $10. You can get a simple paperback book cover design. They have different packages. But this one right here, right? Unique cities and towns in Europe. Don't you think it looks better than, what you've made here on Canva, I think, right? So for just $10, you can increase your conversion rate. And imagine, this gets you an extra 5 sales, right? You'll probably break even on the $10 that you spent. And over the lifetime of the book, you're going to make a lot more than 5 sales, hopefully, by having a great book cover, right? So that is what I mean is don't be afraid to invest in your book, especially the book cover, because it's literally the most important aspect of your book. So if you guys want to check out this gig, I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, next book, Nailing Life, a nail designing book with a journey through 50 milestones on the path to adolescence and 50 nail templates featuring 12 different nail shapes. Interesting, because I've never ever looked at nail design niche, right? So let's actually go and take a look. So I looked up nail art design, and it looks like there are some books that are selling decently. So we got this book right here is doing 68,000 BSR, $20 a day, so $600 a month. It seems a little tough though, because it has 900 reviews and it's only doing $600 a month. This one right here has 1,200 reviews, right? And it's only doing, once again, $600 a month. So if I look at other books on this topic, it's not selling very well. So there are 2 books, authority figures, that are making decent money. Actually, we got nail art sticker book. So we have a book, nail art stickers, 0 reviews, and it's already doing $600 a month, which is pretty good. So maybe nail art stickers is a niche, right? If you can create a book like this, of course. But in terms of nail designing book, which is a kind of a slightly different topic, I do not see any signs that this is a profitable topic. So, you published this 2 months ago, you didn't make any sales. There are a lot of other reasons why, like no reviews, book cover is not the best, right? As well. But the biggest reason why is because people aren't looking for a nail art book on Amazon. There's no proof, right? So that's the biggest thing. You can try and get more reviews. You can improve your book cover, but honestly, I would just move on to something else. I will make sure to check the profitability first, see if there are other books on this topic that are selling well with, a lot less reviews, not 1,000 reviews, and then make a book on it. Make a better book on the topic. So that's what I would do. Our next book is Mindful Mandala's Adult Coloring Book. So Mandala Adult Coloring Book is one of the most saturated keyword ever, right? And you're trying to compete in that super saturated keyword with one review with a super mediocre book cover, right? You probably just got this background on, I don't know if this is AI. I don't think it's AI, but it's not the best image. Plus, you just put some text over on Canva or something. So not the best book cover, one review, and you're pricing it way above average market price, which is, like usually people sell these for like $5.99, $6.99, and you're selling for $12, and you're wondering why it's not selling, right? Well, that's kind of why. You don't have any competitive advantage to it. Your competitive advantage could be to have a better product, right? And you can price it higher, or have the same product, price it cheaper than your competition. A lot of people play that game. It's not the best way to play the game, where you just offer the same thing but cheaper, because then everyone's just going to price cut each other to where no one wins, no one makes money. But in the short term, you can make some money doing that, right? You can have more reviews than your competition, or just a better book cover, or something unique, like maybe not just mandalas. I guess mindful mandalas is your little unique angle, but it's not good enough. You need something more. Mandala is a little tough to niche down though. So anyways, so the biggest thing here is that you picked a keyword that's very saturated, very competitive. It's possible to make money, but you need something unique. You need your book to stand out. You cannot just publish a average book in a competitive keyword and expect to make money, okay? You did make some sales though, which is the craziest part of Amazon, is that, you still make sales just because Amazon is so big. But if you want to make real money, it has to be better than this. All right, so the next book is from Prince Ogoekwem, okay? So he is from Nigeria. He sent me 2 books. We have The Darkest Hour, How I Overcame Suicidal Thoughts in 2018. This book is not selling, not even a copy, right? And then this other book is Divided Heart, also I think about his story. Now this is a tough one because you live in Nigeria, you probably don't have a ton of money to invest in this business, but the fact that you're still taking action, I highly respect, right? And there are a couple ways to do this for free to improve your sales, okay? Number one, I understand, based on reading the bio, based on reading the book description, you're trying to share your story to empower people, and which is amazing. I think that is a really great cause. But you have to align your book with what people are searching for to make it more discoverable, because no one actually searches the Amazon store typing in darkest hour, right? So, if people want to buy a book on, let's say, like, stop thinking negatively, right? Overcoming suicidal thoughts. What would people type here when they look for a book on the topic? Most likely what they're gonna do is they will come to Amazon and they'll type something like overcome suicidal thoughts, or maybe just suicidal thoughts. So they will put that in, and these are the books that they will find. Why are these books showing up on page 1 when people search for this? That is because they put exactly the keyword, the search phrase people type in here, in their title, right? This book right here, 30 Days to Overcome Suicidal Thoughts, a mindfulness meditation program, right? This one also, Suicidal Thoughts Workbook. And you can see that it's selling decently, $27 a day, so about $600 a month, right? It's not the most profitable niche, right? But you can make some sales here. You can also kind of pivot into making a book on overcoming unwanted intrusive thoughts, right? Which is a little more profitable, or a lot more profitable. So what I recommend is, if this is a niche that you want to go into, which I really respect, I think it's really positive what you're trying to do here. But you also have to make money, or you cannot keep going, right? For you to keep spreading your message, you got to be making money, because, you can't keep doing this for free, obviously. You know, I love helping people, but if I'm not making money from my YouTube videos, I'm not gonna keep making it, right? Because you can only invest so much time, you know, before you have to go and make money somehow, right? To survive and live and stuff like that. So essentially what I'm trying to say is, number one, you have to work on your book title. So if people are typing in overcome suicidal thoughts or suicidal thoughts, that's your keyword. You got to put it in your title. So when people search that, your book will show up on page 1. This is how people can start finding your book so that they can start buying it potentially, right? So once you fix the issue of people not finding your book, right? Now people are starting to find your book because your title is better, okay? Then the next thing, people see your book, but you have to convince them to buy your book. How do you do that? Well, the first thing they're gonna look at is the book cover. So they're gonna look at the book cover and they're like, that looks interesting, right? This one is like a image of a chess board, which I don't know how it connects to suicidal thoughts. So I'm not sure, but you have to improve your book cover. Now, if you don't have the money, I'm not gonna tell you to go and, you know, invest on a book cover, but you can learn how to design on Canva. Canva is a free tool. Anyone can use it and anyone can get better at designing, and you can make a much better book cover than this, okay, on Canva. You just got to practice and spend that time. So you can definitely improve it, because I don't understand how a golden egg, you know, this is a picture of a golden egg, ties into overcoming suicidal thoughts. Your images are not really relevant. The texts are, you know, cheap looking. You got to improve design, okay? And then from there, you can get reviews and you can work on, you know, pricing your book higher and stuff like that. Those will come in the future, but for now, your title and the cover has to improve. And this is something that you can do it completely free, right? You just got to understand how the business works. Bottom line is, I respect you taking action, right? And if you keep going, you will be successful. It's possible. Anyone can do it. Anyone in the whole world can do it. And you can do this business for free, okay? So definitely keep going, and I'm excited to see your future books selling better. But for now, I will end this video here. If you guys want me to review your books in the future, once again, you want to follow me on Instagram at SeanDowett13 and send me the link to your book in the DM. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. Once again, make sure to join the 7-day challenge while it's free. If not, you can pay and join in the future as well. But I'm telling you, it's a really great challenge, so I highly recommend it. Also, if you guys want to work with us one-on-one so we can help you take your business to the next level, the link is in the description, as well as all the tools and resources that we recommend for your publishing business. So with that being said, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.